Hey guys, Mitch here. Going to do a little trade recap for you. Today, obviously coming in, this is the pre-market positioning. Last night when I posted this in the Discord about how it looked like we had a path up, but kind of a fly trap was being set around the 7770-ish area on ES. Obviously the basis points shifted between these two things kind of intraday, which is fine. But at the start of the day, the 7770 was kind of the correlation with the 7750 strike on SPX before that basis got a little out of whack. And what I mentioned was this fly trap idea being that if you look at the positioning overhead, what you can see is there are these big key kind of test strikes up here lurking that point you back down to a balance. This isn't much of one. This is a much stronger one. So when you look at the totality of those positions and say, listen, if we're not up there flirting with those kind of in the midday period, we're likely to get stuck somewhere. And if we were going to get stuck, the biggest kind of balance strike between this early morning positioning is kind of pointing all up, right? There's not a lot of fuel to maybe get you down here to test these lower balances. If you're not under them, you're over them. And where does it kind of want to compel you back up towards? And really, the most compelling part of the profile and the pre-market was here. During the stream, I mentioned how I put on this kind of centered fly around that strike on SPX, where as long as price finished in this box somewhere, I got paid. And when you look at that, I honestly could not have made a better options play if I wanted to on the basis of that. Obviously, from the pre-market positioning, the long trade that I took on NQ in the pre-market was on the same basis of SPX or ES kind of holding this key strike around that 7770 ES area to go long, targeting kind of the overnight highs and then seeing maybe we got an extension. But when we look at the intraday positioning, post-London close, what you'll see as far as kind of a correlation between those two ideas, this middle balance idea got a lot stronger because of the overall long positioning through long stretches of the afternoon. Obviously, into the close, a lot of things changed. We got this big sell candle followed by another bid and then ended up kind of dog walking it sideways. Fine by me, my trade banked. But the overall shape that you can see got even more local kind of into the afternoon, right? If you're not under something, you're over it. Where does it kind of point you back towards? Same idea was largely intact. So really strong day on the profile. Again, that pre-market plan was essentially written and shared in the Discord last night during the global session. Can see a lot of potential for upside, but any failures, this is where we're likely to come back and chop around. So if you want to learn how to do this, again, we talked about it on stream, group class down below. Get registered at the Watt page and the link in my bio for that 819 beginner class on how to read GEX. See you there.